up on kind of the theme of your show, how history is repeating itself. And I think I heard that Steven Spielberg is going to pick up the podcast from Rachel Maddow.
That's correct.
Yeah, and that's just awesome. But the only recourse that we really have is to continually have honest journalists stick microphones and cameras in the faces of these politicians and ask them simple questions. Because if you don't ask them, hey, you're not a election denier, but you didn't vote to certify Biden's election, why?
Right.
And just simple things like that over and over again. And when history repeats itself, like it will when they go to cancel the debt ceiling and try to hold Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid and everything else accountable. Been there, done that. Does anybody remember 2011 when for the first time in our nation's history, the S&P downrated the credit rating of the United States of America?
Right, we went from AAA plus to AA. Yeah, and it hurt us. It hurt us for years. The effects of that lasted at least 5 years, and severely for 2 years, which took us right into the 2012 election cycle, and it hurt Obama and it hurt the Democrats, which was the Republicans' goal.
Yeah, and it worked, but nobody is talking about it right now, and we should be. Yeah. And again, in 2018, when Trump shut down the government for 40 days for funding for the wall, McCarthy was right there, and the country went livid. And after 40 days, they got nothing and then backed away.
Yep.
Where's the accountability? Nobody's putting the camera and the microphone in these Republicans' faces and saying, we've been there and done that. What are you going to do different this time? We know insanity works. What are you going to do? Yeah,
and to take this, to connect this back to my earlier conversation about how the founders, the framers of the Constitution, were very, very clear about insurrection and treason essentially being the same thing, and they wrote that into the Constitution in 7 different places. Here we have, all over again, and somehow we seem to be just ignoring it and letting them skate. I mean, it's been 2 friggin' years since these guys tried to overthrow the United States of America. I guarantee you, if one of them had shown up with a pistol and pointed it at a cop in Washington, D.C., they would have been in jail 20 minutes later. But hey, try to overthrow the government using political and using a mob, and I mean, I think it's kind of sad, frankly, that the people, the poor schlubs, the dupes, the people who believed Donald Trump's lies and believed the lies and BS that were being spouted every single day on Fox and all these other right-wing websites and the right-wing hate radio talk show hosts. The poor suckers who believed these people, they're going to prison. Over 900 of them have been arrested. They're friggin' going to prison. But the people who put them there, the people who planned this, the people who organized it, the people who distributed those lies, knowing that they were lies, they're making more money than ever. They've got power. They now control the House of Representatives. It's insane. It is wrong. It is, and it's going to get worse, by the way, because now that they have that power, they're going to use it to try to bring this country to its knees.